Hi everyone. Uh, so myself, Hari. I'm a TA professional. Uh, the reason behind me, I'm saying I'm recording this video. Um, so it's not about me kind of start a YouTube channel or anything. So over the past, see, I hold around 6 to 7 years of experience in terms of talent acquisition. Uh, Most probably, people will know if you are watching this video, you are a TA professional. Alright. So this is one question which I always hear from people, even my previous organizations or people outside, or even sometimes from the HODs or the hiring managers. They all call it recruitment. Well, it is you know talent acquisition is part or recruitment is also a part of talent acquisition. So, uh, what makes talent acquisition and recruitment? Why a talent acquisition professional? If a person who is working as a talent acquisition professional who will not say he's a recruiter, he always say I'm a talent acquisition specialist or a senior specialist in talent acquisition. Why is that? Um, So in olden days, or what you call down the line, when human resource started, there was people used to call it HR recruitment. See, as the time flies, the companies evolve, the diversity, everything changed, right? So basically, recruitment is uh, more associated with filling the position as early as possible, right? For example, if you have open position which you need to, or you are a person who want to close it, there will be chunk of profiles. You will be sending like 10, 15, 20 profiles, and asking them to come down for interview. Fast pace. You do it just like that. All right. You just close the position. All right. So what makes it different, right? Where it lacks, or uh, you know so if that is the thing, what is a talent acquisition? So talent acquisition is more of a time taken process. All right. So as I said, it's like an acquiring a talent, right? So it's not like you just hire a person to fill in the position, right? So when it comes to talent acquisition, the things are it's a little time taking is because a TA specialist would be looking more into long term, all right? So he or she will be looking into a person who we are hiring onboarding to the team, if he is a culturally fit, if he's gonna stay back for a longer duration. Let's say you hire with some particular CTC. Is he gonna productive enough? Let's say a person joined and within 6 months he left. There is no productivity there. It will take us at least 6 months to a person to be trained and to be productive in it, right? So all these will be taken in consideration with the talent acquisition, right? So talent acquisition people would be aligned with the corporate culture, the check, how he or she going to fit into the system, and what is the market. We look into the market. What is the that particular position? What is the value of that position? How much salaries do the market provide, and what is the quality of the profiles which we get? So if you want a clear cut answer to it, you can see how a consultancy works, and how a company works. If you are a professional, you might have number of vendors, right? Recruitment vendors. How many profiles you get for a position? A simple position as, let's say, an accounts position, accounts executive. How many profiles you get from a consultant? But the same way, if you start sourcing the profile through the job posts, LinkedIn, connections, networking, The profile you will be shortlisting and sharing to the hiring manager would be, let's say, 2 or 3 days of sourcing, 1 or 2. Why? Why is that? Is because when you are in the company, you know the company culture. You know what the hiring manager requires. You know how it's going to impact. For example, uh, if you are a startup or a mid-level company, all right, a manufacturing company, let's say you want to hire a chartered accountant, right, a CA person. You don't even want a fully fledged or CA person. You just want a person who is interqualified, right? So you want a person who is a little bit of experience about the company also. Let's say, for a fact, in Bangalore, you want to hire this person. This is the requirement you have from your hiring manager, and you start hunting for it, right? When you source these profiles, what happens is you will get set of profiles, if you know which matches your requirement, right? Let's say you hire a person from the big fours, let's say PwC or you say Deloitte, or any of these companies. You will get people in CA into candidates. Do you think he is a right fit for your company? A CA as a candidate working in this company, like a PwC or Deloitte, do you think this person is going to be a right fit for your company? If you say no, you know the reason, right? Because one, it will be very difficult for you to match the salary. Second, the work culture is different. Yours is a small scale mid-level company, and you are hiring a person from a one of the biggest corporate, and how the expectation from him, from a company, would be different from others, right? So that will not be a good fit. A TA specialist will know it, but if you give it to the consultant, they will send the profile. If you reject the profile, he will ask you why. If you say you are looking for a person, so what better candidate than this guy, because this person is already experienced in a big audit firm. He's a senior entry candidate. For them, it's a fit. But for a TA specialist, it's not a fit. Simple answer. It's because it's not about a candidate is being qualified. There are a lot of attributes, right? When you hire a person, you need to think about the longevity of that person, right? How long he gonna be in the system. And a TA specialist not only just recruit, right? Just not recruit. He will make sure this talent you hire in the system developed, right? You do all the training works. You will make sure this talent stays in your system as long as it's possible, right? And more of like the talent acquisition team would be more into branding. They will think a lot of ways to make sure the company's brand is always up. For example, the candidate experience, the how candidate has been treated, how you're scheduling the interviews, the kind of communication you do, all those is inevitable. It's very important for a TA specialist. But a recruiter, he doesn't worry about a company's brand. He doesn't worry about the candidate experience. For him, the whole point is to close the position. At that point of time, he might gonna push the candidate, push the interviewer, push the manager, push the HRDs to close the position, right? So that's a huge difference. I would really like to talk about this more, and I really want to have a conversation based on this. So I have no idea how to work on a YouTube or anything. Just anyway, I'm just gonna post this on YouTube, and if anybody watches, if you think this is something good to talk about, I would like to have a conversation. We can have a healthy conversation on this, even something ideas, or you guys give me, because you might be more experienced than me. You might have a different version of the idea what I say, which I would really love to hear from your all and thoughts. And let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about talent acquisition also got oh any topic as such, right? You know, um, I'm a trained another practitioner, I'm a communication specialist, certified public speaker. There are a lot of things which I can talk about, right? You know, even if you want to talk about career development or what career you're going to choose, you can talk about it. You just let me know. I hope you guys like this conversation and would like to have a continuous conversation based on this. Thank you so much. To really appreciate the time. Have a good one. Cheers, mates.